Let's have another conversation about these tariffs, because apparently a lot of people are upset that we're actually excited for this.
Oh my God, it's this girl again, dude. This girl has the worst fucking political takes on the planet.
The comment section on my last video about tariffs is exactly why we all say that Trump is playing chess and you guys are playing checkers.
Dude, the whole concept, can I just tell you, anybody who tells me that Trump is playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers gets an automatic 9-iron to the dome. Because Trump is never playing chess, bro. He is not. He is like never playing chess. He is literally so reactionary. Like he is constantly reacting to something brushing up against his thin skin.
You got so much of this. This was a 5-minute video that she made. If I had to go line by line and tell you all the things that she got wrong in here, it would take me 3 weeks. You are not even playing checkers. You're playing with sticks in the parking lot. These are the worst ones.
Like, have we not figured out by now that government institutions are a scam? Like, colleges are pretty much a scam. Insurance, a scam. Credit, a scam. So yes, the stock market is another example of a scam.
None of those are government institutions. What the fuck are you talking about?
I have never understood the stock market. All it is to me is a way to make rich people richer, because you're investing in these companies that you claim to be so against.
I don't know what this is. So it's fucking bad, obviously.
I love how she's just saying the scam, right? The fact that scam is really carrying a lot of fucking weight.
These tariffs are one step in like a 10-step plan that is made to accomplish 4 things, which are to remove income tax on anyone who makes less than $150,000 a year.
Wrong.
Dude, did she actually think they're going to remove income tax? Like, there's no fucking way, dude. She actually thinks they're going to remove income tax? I mean, I know he like said that to get people to be like, oh yeah, tariffs. What the fuck is she talking about?
Not only is this wrong, this is the largest non-wartime tax hike that we've ever had in the history of America. If the cost of goods go up and the people that have less money have to pay more for those goods, they are paying a bigger percentage relative to rich people for the things that they need to survive. This is a regressive tax on the poor and middle class.
Common sentiment that I was getting in my comment section is that tariffs caused the Great Depression and the stock market crash of 1929, which is not true.
They exacerbated it.
When the Great Depression happened and the stock market crash happened in 1929, tariffs had not even been in place for almost 10 years prior.
I think you're the only one just now realizing what this means.
Dude, she is so fucking dumb, bro. Like, dude, she's so dumb. This is hard though, guys, because you know what's fucked up?
Caused America
Let me just tell you
further into the Great Depression after the stock market crash.
Yes.
That's vital because we were trying to fix what we broke and we made it worse with tariffs. That's why there's so many people in your comment section telling you that the tariffs are not going to help us because we know from history that it doesn't help us, but it hurts us for sure.
The entire
you know the problem though? The way the world is set up with alternative media is there's probably a significant number of redneck dudes who couldn't get laid in a brothel who watch her fucking page. These are dudes that like have a high school diploma, but they're dumb as a bucket of shit. And they look at her and they're like, dude, she has green eyes and fucking long hair. And I haven't gotten laid in like fucking 22 fucking years. So yeah, this chick is my new fucking political icon. Right? Dude, you know what I'm talking about? They're dudes that like jerk off to the Sears catalog. And they watch her and are like, oh man, I think she's really cute. And like, she says political stuff. Yeah, they believe her because they're like hoping that she'll start an OnlyFans. Right? Dude, you know they're like fucking 55-year-old fucking dudes. Bro, oh my God. Like, God help us. God help us, dude. That like people are going to believe this shit. Oh my Lord. Dude, I've made some videos about her. She is like so problematic. Dude, lonely and desperate. Yes. Dude, lonely and desperate is like a huge indicator in people who vote for fucking Trumps, bro. I shit you not. people who vote Trump lonely and desperate is like high up in the parasocial category, bro. I shit you not, dude.
Hey, now I have to call the police.
You can go inside. No, it's okay.
What? You're gonna what?
Hey, it's
Let
okay.
me get the face. Thank you.
Okay,
You're a
I'm just recording you because I don't know what you're doing all
I'm
this
not
for.
doing anything. What is a little girl gonna do to you?
Nothing. I just don't know what's going on with you.
Weirdo.
Dude.
I got shit on you for months. You're a weirdo.
Okay.
Dude, what the fuck is this woman, bro?
He's still trying to start.
They gotta be setting this up. Dude, there's nobody that's that freaked out. This is fake, isn't it?
Bro, watch out. Don't do it.
Oh my god,
Watch out, bro.
dude.
We leaving, bro.
Dude, what the fuck is going on, bro? The chain in the window. Dude, what are we doing, bro? America. Dude, America is suffering right now. First off, can we just say that, for starters, anybody who uses the real in their name, right? There's like the real Donald Trump. So any MAGA motherfucker who uses the real in their name is a clown. That is like that's an automatic fucking clown indicator. It is, because his is the real Donald Trump. So people use the real, right? The real Cindy Alexis right off the bat. She's saying she rubs Trump's prostate for money. All right, but let's see what we got. Dude, we know her shit is going to be fucking dumb as shit.
Did you see any of the Tesla protests?
Dude, first off, can we just stop and say, like, wow, look at the Mar-a-Lago face on this woman. Holy shit, bro. Look at the Mar-a-Lago face. It's like startling, dude. Like she's made out of wax, dude. She's got that Lara Trump heavily Botoxed eyes. It's hard for me to look at. The women who Botox the shit, dude, Tammy Faye Bakker, that's who it is, dude. She was the original way back, dude. Tammy Faye Bakker, goddamn, dude, she was a televangelist. But she was the original Mar-a-Lago face, televangelist woman, bro. This shit is like, oh, Jesus Christ, bro. Holy shit. This is old shit. This is like in the days of Jimmy Swaggart was another one. It was Jim Baker and Jimmy Swaggart was the other one. I had a brother who was like so into Jimmy Swaggart. Dude, these guys were the old school televangelists in the 80s and shit. They were huge. These teleministries. And Jimmy Swaggart, though, also had a little love of going to see the prostitutes. Okay? He had a nice prostitution scandal, right? But look at that. The Assemblies of God. I know I've talked to you guys. I have a brother, a half brother, who's big in the Assembly of God church. These guys they're crazy. The Assembly of God church. Dude, this shit is deeply evangelical. These are some of the guys that I guarantee you these guys are funding Donald Trump, man. They are outrageous fucking people, dude. They speak in tongues and they go the full 9 yards, bro. This is the money that's behind fucking Trumpy. I shit you not. They are like following prophets and shit.
Mississippi has just moved closer to joining the ranks of Florida, New Hampshire, Tennessee, Texas, Wyoming, Alaska, South Dakota, Nevada for eliminating state income tax.
Yeah, you know what they do, though, when they eliminate state income tax is they jack up your sales tax. That's what they do. They jack up your sales tax, and then they tax other shit. They do all kinds of nefarious shit, so the poor people pay way more.
And those very same
Dude, this woman is frightening, though.
So here's VP wannabe and governor of Minnesota, Tim Walz, telling everyone that he gets a boost out of watching Tesla stock tank.
Don't we all? Dude, her head motions. Hi there. I'm a fucking robot. I'm a robot. I'm a robot.
On my phone, I don't know, some of you know this on the iPhone, they've got that little stock app. I added Tesla to it to give me a little boost during the day. 225 and dropping.
Yes.
So
while he's getting a kick out of it and a boost, that means that because Tesla...
That means that, dude, why does she read like this? The way she reads, Tesla is 200 million. Why is it blah, blah, blah?
Since January, since he started spearheading Doge.
Since January. Dude.
That means that teachers, police officers, firefighters, government employees, everyday Americans that have worked their ass off their entire lives.
Dude, that have worked their ass off their entire lives.
For their retirements are watching it completely disintegrate. And he's cheering that on.
He
for
is.
The people of Minnesota.
He is cheering that on, right? He is. And good for him, bro, because they're going to divest and they're going to buy some other shit that's not run by a fucking Nazi. You stupid plastic Mar-a-Lago bitch. Like, yeah, he's cheering it on. Dude, and Trump just crashed the entire global economy. Oh, here we go. This should be good.
The Department of Education is the biggest scam out there. There, I said it.
Dude, they love to use the word scam, right? I mean, now we're seeing it from the other woman, the other clown princess. Remember the one Good Trouble was roasting? They love the word scam. That's their fucking word of the day, right? Scam. Now, before she says anything, let's just be clear about what the Department of Education does. One is it funds the part of education that nobody wants to fund, which is like Head Start and disabled kids and all of the low-rung special needs kids, people that get left behind. It funds them and it makes sure they don't get thrown under the bus. The number two thing it does is it protects the civil rights of the students and the teachers, which means if you're fucking around with the gay students or you're trying to segregate the schools or you're trying to stick a Bible up their ass, the Department of Education prevents you from fucking around with the constitutional rights of the people who go to the schools. Those right there are the two primary functions. They don't do anything with curriculum. They don't do anything with setting the tone of the education. All of that is state and local run. The other thing they did was they managed the financial aid system that would help people get loans and grants and government funded to go to college. That's it. Those are the three primary things.
Let's talk about it. This billion-dollar bureaucracy barely funds our educational system, but it controls everything.
No, it does not control everything. Look at her. It controls everything. No, if you are a deep state sniffing Facebook Redditor, you might believe that. It controls everything.
What the teachers can teach, how the students can learn.
Nope. Dude, what is she talking about, bro? I can't watch any more of her. Dude, she's painful. But again, bro, this woman is getting some fucking views. What is up, guys? Thank you so much for watching. You like the video, you want to support independent resistance media, you know what to do. Drop that sub, hit the like button, and please share it. And we do love our members, so if you want to become a member, it's another really great way to support. Thanks again for everything, guys. I'll see you next time. Let's go.